Good morning, everybody. Before we start this podcast, the day of us recording this, I know everybody's heard the news about the passing of Kobe Bryant in a helicopter accident. I just wanted to make sure we pay our respects to Kobe Bryant by giving about 8 seconds of silence for him in the beginning of the podcast, and towards the end, we're going to be giving him 24 seconds of silence just to represent the jersey numbers that he played under. So, just rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, all the victims involved in the helicopter accident. Rest in peace to his daughter, and let's give 8 seconds of silence for Kobe Bryant. Because when 8 seconds is over, we got to still
podcast. Can we not? Let's go.
Beautiful fucking music on this Monday morning.
We're going up this year.
Representing greatness, we in here.
It's that Mamba mentality. We also got that podcast mentality. Keep it going. Keep greatness alive. Let's go.
Episode 81.
Can we not podcast? Can we not? Can we not? Can we not podcast? Can we not podcast in my ears, nigga? Listen.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, bro?
You just got canceled off our radio, man. Come on,
bro.
What
are you talking about?
Listen, man, they told us about this. They sent a cease and desist, man.
No, they didn't. They sending us numbers, bro. We getting numbers, bro.
Snap.
Getting numbers is jumping up in here. So welcome. Good morning, everybody. This is the Can We Not podcast, episode 81.
81.
That's right, episode 81. We're back in the studio.
Never
so once
done.
again, a shout out to Scott's Crescent Radio. Shout out to City World Radio. Shout out to Jade helping us out on the engineer board. Shout out to Tone helping us out with every single camera on. Cameras on. Camera is on. We in this bitch with me, your host, the one and only, the Pod Piper himself, Evan Combest. A.K.A. S.I. Nappy.
You go to Yams Day, man? You didn't celebrate last week?
No. They ain't
damn, come on.
I didn't get the invite. I don't know. I think it got lost in the email.
Ah, damn.
But sitting right here across from me is my co-host, the one and only Akai, a.k.a. I didn't write nothing from this week because I've been mad, sad, and crying all day because of Kobe Bryant.
Man. Damn.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Of course. So let me throw it back to an old one. He's still Akai $.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm out here, just podding and making things happen. I'm trying to connect the dots and everything, but yeah, I'm out here. Shout out Tone. He's actually the Spanish $. Jose.
Sound like he said pussy.
Oh no! Oh no! Now we about to get canceled off of the We Network, man. Come on, we can't do this.
Oh yeah! Shout out to everybody listening on.
Shout out Oprah.
No.
What?
Shout out everybody listening
what
on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher, wherever podcasts
Google
are
Play,
available, Google Play,
Tidal.
everywhere podcasts are available. Thank you guys for listening and not letting me know where all the numbers are coming from.
We need that metadata.
I definitely do. But bro, how are you? How you been?
I have been going through a week, other than people passing and crazy shit happening. I had stomach poisoning. I mean, not stomach poisoning.
Really?
Food poisoning. Yeah, like Tuesday.
Shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
it was lit.
I've been hearing a lot of people getting sick a lot. It's flu season too, but
it wasn't
all types of diseases.
I don't know what the hell's happening in China, but it was not me. So shout out to everybody in China. I hope y'all are okay. They have coronavirus or something like that. So if you're drunk, like just turn up one last time before big man come through and be like. Yeah.
Well, speaking of big man coming through, we do have a guest coming on.
We do?
Yeah, he's not here right now.
What do you mean, big man?
He will be here later. I don't want to say it yet.
Jesus?
I want him to just come in and then
Jesus?
just a seamless entry. He'll be a seamless entry.
Seamless. Wait. Oh, we have a delivery coming? Is that what you mean? Like seamless? Like DoorDash or something like that?
No.
Wait, can we get like affiliated with DoorDash and Seamless so we can get like $5 off? Do they have like a coupon code that can?
I wish, bro, but other than that, where would you like to start the show?
Well, I would definitely like to, just say my just condolences to everything that did happen with Kobe. I don't really follow basketball at all, but his Mamba mentality is something that definitely did speak over basketball and transcend that arena. So definitely something is heartbreaking. It's terrible when something like that happens, especially an icon that you just have leave us too soon, way too soon.
Mm-hmm. It's such a surreal feeling.
Like you were telling me in the car, we just hope that his legacy and everything that he's standing for and that he inspires in people and instills in people just lives on. So let's keep that going.
Yeah, everything that he embodied will be passed on with the next generation and keep it going with the Mamba mentality and everything else.
Definitely.
But also, speaking of slang, I found some new slang this week. Bring back an old segment.
Uh-oh.
New slang with Evan. I want to know if you niggas can figure it out.
Slanging with Evan.
Slanging and hanging with Evan.
Take the hanging part
City
out.
City boy.
Well,
what does city boys mean?
What are you talking
Is
about?
there any slang for city? No.
What?
Don't do that. Watch the YouTube. Wait, what do you is that maybe a term of endearment? City boys?
Just men who are living their best life, living together in unison, empowering men and fighting against toxic femininity. That is also
That's what
known
a
as
city
some
boy
women
is?
are as we're fighting for the betterment of humanity.
The city boys.
Yes.
Boo.
Wait. What?
Yeah. I think that was warranted.
City boy.
Yeah, that was the button.
I guess.
But the new slang, you ready to hear it? Let me know if you know what it is.
Okay. All
Let me know if you think you know what this stands for. It's GNR.
Good night, Reese. What?
Nope. I'm gonna give you 2 more guesses. Tone, what do you think it is?
What? GNR?
Does GN stand for got no?
No.
Okay, then. So that's one guess.
GNR.
Ooh, that's good.
It's
I
a good
feel
one.
like something ready. Is ready in there?
Nope.
Damn.
Oh,
We got.
Wait, what do you think, Jade? Nope.
Good and ready. That actually.
That is a very good guess, Jade, but unfortunately that is incorrect. Akai, for the last answer? I guess it's also on the one. He's waiting on the one train.
Oh no, I don't want to say the things I was
Say
saying.
it. Because you might be right. What?
The N is for nigga. Wait, niggas in there? No.
I'm just saying, give me the guess. I'll give you the answer.
Good nigga riddance? I don't know. I'm sorry. I see. That's why I didn't want to say anything. I don't want to say it.
All right, for all
What?
bum rappers, get no radio.
Get no radio.
Get no radio.
You would come in with that Sirius XM must-see TV ass nigga. I know you got a must-see TV sticker somewhere. You got a Sirius XM.
You gotta get those going. Uh-oh.
If y'all could see Tone right now, he has Sirius XM tatted on his forehead. He's covering it with the brim of his hat. I saw him Friday. He was out here wilding with it. But GNR.
What does it mean?
GNR stands for got a nigga rolling.
No. Okay, well, I was close. But wait. No. Why is that so extended? It wasn't that funny.
It was.
No, we wasn't really rolling. I guess
did.
I'm gonna use that. When am I gonna use that shit? That's come on. When I saw YKTV, that's when I was like, what the hell is this? But then,
Come
the
on,
vibes.
YKTV, bro.
I just went around to the kids that I work with and just like, YKTV.
Fam, when we walked in the studio, YKTV.
Nah, let's not talk about that. It was really a weird scene. I don't know if you want to.
When a guy knows the vibes, you just made that face.
Hey!
When you know the vibes.
I don't want to know those vibes, man.
Okay.
Got
So-
a nigga rolling. That's
Pop culture. Today is the Grammys.
yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I actually do want to shout out some of the Grammy winners.
Grammy winners.
Kai, you want to start off with some of the Grammy winners?
Yes. Nipsey Hussle got a Grammy. Let's freaking go. Paying respects to his amazing song, Racks in the Middle, who also was featured on it, Mr. Roddy Ricch. And I'm so happy. That's amazing. The youth getting something like that, an accolade at that age. I only hope, the best for him as he continues to just be a bright star just in the industry. So, yeah, shout out to Roddy Ricch and Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. I don't know if anybody follows reggae, but Coffee She got a Grammy for a song Rapture. I'm sorry. I just want to shout that out. But, yeah, it's really lit. She's young, too, as well. So, shout out the youth. I'm amazed with, how much of, a presence they're having, especially in the industry, especially at this age. So, shout out to the youth. Keep it going. The youth, them. Yes.
Little Nas X also won a Grammy.
Yeah. We saw that coming.
Duo.
We saw that coming. Come on.
Any other noticeable one? Best R&B album, Ventura by Anderson .Paak.
Hey, let's go. Yes, Lord. Woo.
Any other noticeable ones?
Lizzo.
Anderson .Paak. No. Anderson .Paak also won for
Wait, hey.
I'm talking.
No, come on, man. Don't deny Lizzo.
I'm not. I'm just
Lizzo's lit.
That's not who I was talking about. Right
yeah,
now.
you weren't, because she's lit.
I'm talking about. Also, speaking about Anderson .Paak, he also won Best R&B Performance for his song with Smokey Andre 3000, Come Home.
Oh, I love that song. I love
Yeah.
that song. That's so sweet. It's such a nice song. I'm sorry.
That's a great song.
It is. Yes, Lord.
Yes. Also,
But Lizzo.
Other noticeable Grammy performances.
Really?
21 Savage won for Best Rap Song with him and J. Cole rap a lot.
It's a Grammy.
It's a Grammy.
It's a
Nipsey
Grammy.
Hussle won for, as you said, Racks in the Middle with Roddy Ricch. Any other noticeable ones? Kirk Franklin won for Best Gospel Album.
Yes, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lord.
And as of us recording, that's just all the information that I have.
What about Lizzo? I
Star
thought
Wars
Lizzo
won.
got something.
Also, best. Speaking of black women, best spoken word album is Michelle Obama.
What?
For her,
She's got bars?
She got bars. Spoken word album.
Nah, I gotta hear this. I don't
That
know.
falls on the audiobook, I think.
Oh.
But as of us recording this in the moment right now, the Grammys are still going on for other winners who will be announced later on tonight, like best comedy winners and things
Does
like that.
Does that mean that somehow, in the grand scheme of things, that maybe a podcast one day could get a Grammy?
Yes.
So Joe Budden is up there?
The Culture. They actually have a podcast award at the iHeart Awards.
Is it the Potties?
No. That's what it should be, the Potties.
Patent pending.
It should be the Potties.
Patent pending.
Why is he on fire today?
He's on fire
Yay.
today.
Yay.
The Potties. Well, there would be a lot of categories in there. Because other podcasts, too, like...
Murder Mystery Podcast.
Yep.
Sports Podcast.
Sports Podcast.
Not a music
Mystery
podcast.
Not music podcast. Music podcast.
What are
all
we?
types of podcasts. Entertainment, pop culture. We
Really?
would fall under pop culture commentary.
We do talk about a lot of going on.
That's what I try to do. I wanted to be pop culture and relationship.
But
related.
you do talk about women being toxic.
That's dating. That falls under dating. Yeah, that's the
I
dating
don't know.
world.
I think it's just
and
your
pop
dating
culture.
experiences.
Because with dating, in the dating world and in pop culture, phrases like toxic come out, which
I feel
women
like you're trying
don't
to just
know
get
what
your
that
shit
word
off,
means.
man.
Sometimes. Well, not women, but people don't know what that word means in general. People don't know what the word toxic means. They just call anything toxic.
Yeah.
People just say anything is toxic, but toxic is behavior that is poisonous and what I guess I wouldn't know a word really. It would just be the reverse. It would hurt. It would hinder the growth of something.
Yeah.
So that's what toxic is, and people just call anything toxic. Just because somebody didn't agree with you doesn't make them toxic. Just because somebody cheated on you isn't toxic. You staying with that person is toxic.
You know, there was somebody that was staying with somebody, and they just got married. I think it was Lena Waithe?
Oh no, they got divorced.
They got divorced.
Yeah, Lena
but
Waithe.
she was like cheating on her wife. For,
allegedly.
Like, well, yeah, but still, like she was like saying something about like, hey, nah, I don't know if I can stay down with this. You're still cheating. You're doing this and that and the third. And that's crazy. After all the shit that's going on that show, on The Shy, and then that person does that, I kind of want to pull up the story. I think I should.
I was looking. I don't think it was in our group chat, but it was a story that happened. All of the allegedness and all of that. But it's a lot of craziness going on. But
she had a 2-month marriage with her.
They only married for 2 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she was like saying, okay, basically what was said. Twitter reacts to Lena Waithe's 2-month marriage ended because she couldn't stop cheating and buying designer bags for her side chicks. Wait, what? No.
What?
You gonna buy designer bags for your side chicks?
You broke.
First off, yes. Secondly, why would you buy something for your side chicks while you're married? Isn't that like
TV shit.
that's a paper?
That's on that TV
Big up, Stefan. But yo, what isn't that like not a part of the code? Like you gonna be that like luxurious and extravagant with your gifts to your side piece? Why?
That's what keeps them on the side and keeps them silent sometimes.
I thought it was just the sex. It's a side piece.
No, it's the vibe. That's not why people keep their side.
You have an
pieces sometimes.
entree and you have the appetizers.
I mean, I've never had a side piece, so I can't speak to reasons why people
Exactly.
would have a side piece. But I don't think it would just be for sex. Like, I've been in relationships and I was like, damn, I wish I had a side piece, not for sex, but for like just emotional support, like just a nice friendly vibe.
That's sad. I'm sorry. We shouldn't be doing that.
But I'm saying, but that's what it is. People want whatever's lacking from their relationship. That's what they seek out of a side piece. That's what I would assume. I don't know. I can't confirm, but I can just identify with that want while being in a relationship. That there is sometimes when miscommunication is happening, when you don't have the best of energy and chemistry with each other. Once that's fading, and you start to look for it elsewhere because you think that that's the magic of what keeps you two together. You might look for that elsewhere, but you don't want to lose what you have with this person because you have a lot of history. So you end up with a side piece sometimes who you get a nice vibe with, a nice connection. And, the side piece knows they're a side piece, and they hold it down.
That's why you go to the Need to Know podcast?
Huh?
Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
Shout out Savon.
Oh, yeah, definitely always shout out to them. But no, that's not what
It's like, yo, nah, I can't do this here with the Can We Not?
but no.
Especially with that other guest we had for like 70 episodes.
So, what would you say would speak to the side piece stuff for you?
For me?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to go for a side piece, that means I've exhausted all opportunities to reach out to friends. Or at least somebody that would be on like a homegirl level or something like that. Because, I mean, like, I get it. You
How
got
many homegirls can you have in a relationship?
Apparently none. I'm just saying. I mean, I want to get to a space where that can happen. Like that, we should be able to have a homegirl or homeboy that's like cool with and we can vent to, and it's not like, damn.
We should. It sounds reasonable.
But why can't it happen?
Because we live in reality, and you have relationships with women who may not be okay with that.
What about men?
Would men be okay with Okay, so let's take it there.
Yeah.
As men, would we be okay with our girlfriend having a homeboy? Or what would be the precursor requisites that would be okay for you, for her to have this homeboy? So what would be okay?
I mean, I was in a relationship where that was kind of the thing, and I didn't mind that because they were just good friends. Oh, shit.
So
maybe they weren't.
Did after you two broke up? Wait, can I ask this question? After you two broke up, did those two people end up together?
I don't know.
So then no. If they didn't end up together,
you listen. Everybody can do whatever they want, like behind closed doors. I get that, but shit.
So even with in hindsight, now knowing that going forward, would you be okay with your girl having a homeboy?
No.
Okay.
Damn it.
So to even speak on what you were saying, that how do you even garner going about that type of stuff where you would be in a relationship and have a home, can you even have one?
Those dirty motherfuckers.
But can you even have one? A homeboy to go to?
We should be able to. We should. We
In a
have to break
perfect
the
world.
stigma. Fuck.
It's complicated. Talk about it. Help these
Man.
people who might be going through it, who are listening.
Okay. The boundary that needs to happen is that you establish the fact that, hey, we're good friends, we're close, we can share things with each other. But don't use that information to take advantage of the situation. I think that's what needs to happen.
Okay, so let me ask this question now. Have you ever been a homeboy to somebody whose relationship, to a friend, where their relationship may have been in peril? And how do you navigate that? Knowing that they're going through peril and giving advice, and you're around their partner too, and you don't want to let their partner know that you know what's going on, but like, how do you drop those hints, or how do you help out?
I try to dissect the situation and see it from both sides. I think that's the thing that we're most afforded to be able to do, where it's like we can just be the person looking from the outside in. So it's just like, okay, I see where you're coming from with what you're doing, and then I can see what they're doing on their end. So I try to look at it like that and just go in with the best intention of wanting the best outcome for the both of them. Mm-hmm. I can't just say, oh, no, you got to leave that nigga. Or you got to leave that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense to do that because I'm not the person that's there. It's not my relationship. I'm just going to see it for what it is.
Facts.
So, the house is on fire. Well, put some water on it. That might help. I don't know. Or just move.
Move away from your girl.
Yeah. That probably would have helped. Damn.
That helps a lot of people. Space. Sometimes people need space in a relationship because they're too close. So just the energy might be just off a little bit, where you might have disagreements. So just being so close to each other isn't really, constructive to the growth of the relationship.
But what if you're living together?
That's what I'm saying. Because you're living together in this heat, but it's like there might be tension, but you live together. So it's harder to even give yourself that space to come to terms of what you need to do to help this person because you're so close to the problem. So sometimes when you ask for space, some people do take that the wrong way. Oh, you want to break up? Like, no, that's the furthest thing from what I want. 'Cause I've been in situations with women where I wanted space and they took it as, oh, I just want to break up with them. I don't want to be with them anymore. I'm like, no, I just want to come to some type of mental peace. I have a lot of emotional turmoil going on within me. I want to figure that out so that way I can be the best me and bring that back to you so we can grow past this. Because sometimes you're so mad in a situation with your relationship, you don't even know what the goal is. You don't even know what you want anymore. You just don't want to be mad. You don't even know what you're working towards because you're so close together and you're just so tied to being mad. You lose sight of, wait, what are we even fighting for? So sometimes that space is necessary for both parties to just be like, what are we fighting for? And then you come back and you present what you're fighting for. They say what they're fighting for. And you make sure y'all goals are aligned with one another. And at times it just helps.
Damn. Yeah. That deserves an air horn. I'm sorry. What was this, like 2-3 years ago, bro?
Oh, I was going through shit, bro.
Me too. I'm
Yo,
right there with you.
So, did you hear the news about Delta Airlines?
What happened with G. Keaton's job? What happened?
I don't know if that is his job. If that is his job, that would explain why I haven't seen that nigga in a while. And that would also explain why he won't accept my trade, bum-ass nigga. I sent him a trade in our fantasy league. But Delta gives their employees 2 months of extra pay for holiday bonuses, totaling up to $1.6 billion.
So why are we still working our regular jobs?
CNN reports that Delta is stepping up in a major way, thanks its employees, and a verbal thank you is apparently not enough. The company just announced that its employees will receive 2 months of extra pay, which translates to about $1.6 billion in profit-sharing bonuses. Every eligible employee will receive a check in February for 16.6% of their annual salary. That goes for full-time and part-time employees, whether they are part of a union or not. They can expect to receive the checks. The only employees excluded from the profit sharing are the company's officers, directors, and general managers, although they will be paid through their own performance-based bonuses. The payout is a record amount for Delta, making its 2019 bonus one of the biggest of the year.
Damn.
More jobs should adopt that, especially if they see that much in profits. It doesn't have to be 16.6, but more jobs should practice giving their base employees, the floor employees, like those, let them know that they're appreciated.
It's never gonna happen.
I got a bonus this year. Well, last year it wasn't 16.6%, but it was more than some other people in my job, and I appreciated that.
Bonus this year. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I don't care about getting the bonus. I don't even really do.
Say that. I didn't get one, but I don't even care.
No, that's the truth though. That's the truth though.
Because you got overtime.
I don't even put it in my overtime.
Oh,
I mean, the service I do is different. I mean, like I enjoy my job to a fault, but just still, it would be nice. It would be nice. Hey, let's kick you some extra money so you're not homeless.
U.S. Supreme Court rules that Flint, Michigan residents are allowed to sue the government over the water contamination.
They ain't get that money. They ain't get that money.
They can just sue. They can make a civil suit,
a class action suit, money
where everybody can sue.
Even if they get the money, it's not going to be enough to substantiate.
I feel like this is a good step in the right direction. You should be able to sue your city if they fuck up with their civil duties.
Yeah,
my neighborhood is fucked up too right now with the sewage system. Yeah, nigga, it's been 3 months and I still cannot park on my block. They still have sewage systems. The highway right by my house is all clogged up.
Did you go to your community board?
I'm trying to. I try to get in connect with my civil councilman people who always leave them letters in my goddamn mailbox. I've called the numbers and I've let my family members do it too. Hold on a second. Tone, can you answer this phone call? So, it's just fucking crazy that you should be able to sue your city and get in contact with your city to let them know.
That's the thing, though. And I was talking to a coworker about this the other day, and it's so difficult to actually get stuff to move in your city because the timing that they do everything and how they set everything up, it's just like, damn.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
at a
wanted to
snail's
actually
pace and the
make
system is
change
set up
with that,
against you. It's just like what you were saying. You
Yeah.
doubt that they'll even get any
they're
real.
not, though.
And even if they do get money, that's not gonna solve or save the everlasting effects that what has come from the Flint, Michigan water crisis from 5 years ago almost. It's been about maybe 5 years since then, where people had brain damage because of the mercury in the fucking water or the lead in the water. Like, so many health problems. People have lost loved ones because of this shit. Like, that's not going to bring it back. So, ultimately, there's never going to be the ultimate reward that's going to give back what these people have lost and had to suffer through years. But I feel like this is just a nice step in the right direction.
Well, I mean,
for all of America.
What can we learn from this situation? Because if 5 years, nothing happens, what can we do different to make, like, expedite what the fuck happened?
Well, I can't say what we can do for the 5-year plan, but for me, them making this ruling lets it, for me, be known that the people in the positions of power can't feel untouched anymore. Like, these people probably just did this shit because they can go untouched, they can't be sued or whatever. So now that they're ruling in favor for this, it's like you can't just be greedy with the money and making these systematic, decisions that affect so many people who might be on a lower class system. You may think because they're so lower class they'll never be able to reach you. But now things like this happen, I feel like it might make these people be a little bit more wary of the decisions that they make because it can come back to them. I
really hope.
I
really
so.
do.
I hope so.
That's crazy, man.
That is 1,000% crazy.
Man, if Jaden Smith couldn't help him.
Well, Just Water is selling like hotcakes.
Water has always been selling like hotcakes.
The fact that they're selling water on Earth next is air, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. Yo, before our guest comes upstairs, I would like to ask you, what is too clingy for you?
Ooh.
Is there such thing as too clingy?
At all.
Is there any?
Just
there?
Call me, girl.
Is there anything that's too clingy for you?
For me, I'm such a hopeless romantic, and I'm one of those I'm the softest nigga in the world. I'm sorry. When it comes to a relationship, and I've seen you do it too, Evan, so you can't even hide from
I'm not saying anything. I'm just listening.
But I don't know. It's like if that's how you show affection, I'm good with it because it's like, yo, that's you. That's what you know. I mean, unless it goes over my boundary, but yeah, nothing really. There's never been like a too clingy moment.
Really?
Nah.
You've never felt like your girl was just being a little too much for you. She's on your body too much.
Nah, because I'm like, okay, that you what that's showing me is that you enjoy me that much as a person that you want to be that infatuated or that connected or that clingy, So I'm like, hey, do you. I'm all for it. Please, with the right person.
With the right person. Obviously, with the right person.
Why'd she leave, man?
Obviously, with the right person.
No. Tell me why she left, Evan. Please. You're a relationship man. You need to help me. Moral man. Don't turn into motel man on me.
I'm definitely not moral man.
Oh, no.
I almost ran.
It was you?
Almost ran in the back real quick. What's going on in the studio?
Tone left the door open. Damn it. My back is exposed.
I was trying to look for this meme where a girl said she wanted to be on her nigga's body so close she wanted to be in that nigga's balls. Like, I don't just want to be on you. I want to be like in your skin. I want to be in your balls. I want to be a sperm maid. That's what I saw.
Wait, what?
That's what I saw a woman say on the timeline. I thought I screenshotted it. Apparently,
you don't want to screenshot something like that. That's nasty.
And apparently, I didn't.
How do people get to that point where they say stuff that does never existed?
The things people say online for retweets and likes.
Sperm maid? What the fuck is?
She wanted to. Is that
Why
too
is the
clingy
door
for you?
open? Well, listen, I don't. That sounds like a parasite. That sounds like a tapeworm. I don't want that. No. That I don't want. That's too clingy. That's the bar. No. Ew.
You ever just wanted like alone time and your girl's like, so you just gonna like you have your little machine where you make beats. What?
Yeah, I'll make music. I'll make beats sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
They're fire.
Exactly.
I made that Roddy Ricch beat.
I tell you.
Didn't get the Grammy, but it's actually E flat.
All right. So, but when you're doing that, how would you feel? You're gonna make that beat tonight. I wanted to sit down and watch Netflix.
I mean,
wanted to watch Sex Education season 2.
Sex Education.
That's just a show on Netflix. I'm just throwing out anything.
No, I mean, okay.
Oh,
fuck.
You just gonna be in the bathroom for an hour? I miss you. I'm out here
Taking a shit.
Just saying, like, so you haven't experienced in your opinion, you haven't experienced an unrealistic level of clinginess.
I feel like I was a person that was too clingy.
Oh,
that was probably it. Where I was like, like I was in a relationship where I was like, literally, we talked every day.
You were like you were lovey-dovey.
Yeah, I that's how I feel in relationships. I can't not turn that off.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
I mean, some people might see it as
the problem with being lovey-dovey. There's nothing wrong with being lovey-dovey with your girl. It's your girl. Be lovey-dovey. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But I hate niggas who act as if they're not Mr. Dovey.
Yeah, that's you.
It's not me.
You hate yourself.
That's different.
No, that's not different.
Let me finish my point.
No.
I hate niggas who pretend like, man, I don't be loving these hoes. I ain't never with no girl, man. I never show no love. Only loyal to my niggas, bros before hoes. All of that in public, but in private, they be all over they shorty like butter. Like
Open your camera roll, nigga. Open your camera roll, nigga.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
I hate niggas who act like they're not lovey-dovey at all, but behind closed doors, they miss the dovey. What are you talking about? Are you going to ask me a question? Do you want to ask me a question?
Are you Mr. Dovey behind closed doors and fronting in public? Because you tell women all the time that they are trash. Not directly to their face, but I'm just saying. You seem to have a stigma for saying this. Mr. Dovey? Mr. Dovey?
Hold on. I just got a text message that I guess got the wrong address.
Oh, damn.
And they are on the Upper West Side.
Damn.
I swear I gave this nigga the right address.
Well, I mean, these things happen. Are you sure it was really a guess?
Yes, but now he's going to come on next week, which would be great, too, because of the timing of everything.
Then I think this is the time to say that Evan Combest might just be getting in his bag about these hoes out here. Do you want to tell them about themselves? Is that what you want to do?
I sent him the right address.
Damn.
You know, the worst part is I sent him the right address. I just double-checked the address. I did send him the right address.
Oh.
But he probably went to Ave and not Street.
Damn.
No. I understand where you told him West 85th Street.
Ooh.
West 85th? Oh, no. I sent him another address. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. I sent him the address of where we park. Yeah. With something, whatever.
Ah, damn.
Whatever. What were you getting ready to ask me, bro, about the Mr. Dovey shit?
You.
Yes.
Do you consider yourself Mr.
Dovey?
Behind closed doors and in public saying all this wild, slanderous shit?
I am Mr. Lovey Joseph Dovey
Thank
Smith
you.
III.
Thank you for admitting to it.
Of course I am.
I'm glad you did.
I just haven't been in a relationship in God knows how long.
But do you feel like you're going to go back to that? Or has it changed?
Of course, if I find a girl that's worth, like, that I find, like, I want to spend time with and be in a relationship with. Right now, I'm retired, bro.
Why are you retired?
I'm retired from dating.
What?
Because women out here are just trash. They're not worth my time. Like, what's going on out here dating these days is insane.
You're holding expectations against people that you haven't even experienced.
What expectation?
Of them being the person you can be lovey-dovey with.
Because I've seen what they're out here doing. I see what they're about. I don't want to be a part of that. That's all. When I see somebody who's like, yo, she's dope like that, that's what you put your energy towards, right?
I guess.
Like, so what? Is something wrong with retiring from dating?
You hang your jersey up?
I hung it up.
Why?
Because when I looked at the field, it's like with Michael. He got tired. He got 3 rings already. Like, you know, I'm just retiring without going to the Hall of Fame. I'm retiring without a ring. Some call me, you know what? I'm fucking, whatchamacallit? Chuck.
Well, good luck, Chuck.
No, not good luck, Chuck.
I don't know.
Charles Barkley.
Oh.
I'm the Charles Barkley of dating. Retired without a ring, but still in the Hall of Fame.
I'm sorry, I don't watch basketball.
You don't have to. Rest in peace, Kobe. But you don't have to. But yes, that's what I'm saying. I retired from dating, bro. I hung it up. I hung up the jersey. I'm sick of. I'm not dating none of you bird ass bitches out here these days. Okay, I've hung it up. I've seen what y'all about today on social media. Y'all all toxic. Y'all all corny. I had to make that realization. No. These women are toxic because they think that everything a man is supposed to do is in correlation and give attention to them, which is not constructive with the growth of any type of relationship
You're about
ever.
to get a stroke going
No,
off on
guess
them.
what? 'Cause
Stop.
Now
No.
that I guess not coming, I'm dropping 80 today.
Jesus.
This is the podcast
Shout
that
out
y'all
Kobe.
waited for.
Oh,
This is the podcast you've been waiting for.
Okay,
Take
I'm
my
gonna try and
coat
shoot
off.
some bail.
You can't. You
What do you
can't, bro. I'm
mean?
going off. Put the phone down, bro. It's over.
Why? Well, okay, where are you starting with this? Because I fear for the cancellation of what was about to be syndicated. Shout out Live 89.
Well, this is episode 81. How many points did Kobe drop in that game?
Oh, no.
81. I just
So
said this
you-
episode 81. How many
You
points?
about to drop 81 facts for us about
You
why
already
these...
see what's happening.
Oh, no.
Move out the way. I'm about to drive the lane.
Play your Ludacris song. Go ahead.
No.
Boom.
No. Boom. Start right there. I'm not dating no more. I've seen the field of what women are doing out here these days. I'm not about it. I have no interest. I have no emotional investment ties to be involved with anything about what these women are about these days. From what I've seen. I'm not going to say all women, from the women that I've seen on social media and in real life. Yes.
So if you were to meet somebody today
That was about it.
that was about it, you just struck off a conversation, you guys were like, hey.
And I could tell that she was about it.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm coming back in the game, bro. I'm Michael Jordan back in, what was that, 94? 93?
I'm thinking you're more like Iverson.
Why would you say more like Iverson, Tone?
Because you held the whole team on your back.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm holding
yeah.
men down.
Braids.
Oh, and I have braids. These twists. Whoa. It's starting to feel personal. Feel attacked. I thought nobody calls me Mighty Mouse. Why would you say that?
Actually.
I'm 5'9". Why would you say that?
No, you ain't no 5'9".
I am 5'9". So look, first of all, I don't want to say.
All right, so boom.
I'm not about what these women are about nowadays. And yes, when I say that they're toxic, I mean that they're toxic.
What's the one thing that is basically pushing you away from this? Because
women hate straight men.
What?
Yes.
What?
Women hate straight men, specifically straight black men. There's an agenda being present these days that women just do not care about straight black men unless it is in correlation with the benefit of a woman. You ever notice when a black man is dating a white woman, they trash that black man, but yet if a black woman is dating a white man, it is being applauded and praised as if it is one of the golden relationships and it is the standard of what love, quote unquote, love is. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed it?
Redacted.
Thank you. Okay, now, women these days are toxic. And when I say toxic, I mean the things that they are about. Let's go. Matter of fact, I got mad arguments in my phone that I'm ready to just.
I would really want to know. Hopefully there's 81 of them so we can just knock them all down and disprove them because I don't know.
How come women have gathered together over the past few years, with the Me Too movement, Time's Up, all these different things, to preach about the consent and the understanding of a word simple as no, but yet don't understand, they don't know how to act when their man tells them no in a relationship? You ever told a woman no and she know how to react? She processed that well?
Redacted.
Thank you. Moving on.
That's a 3-point. So you got 3 points so far.
Huh? Of course. That's what I said. No, I'm talking about consent.
I'm
talking about
there's that.
consent in the word no, just in everyday dating and nobody's being hurt.
Okay, so that's
I'm
1
talking
point.
about in
I'm
that.
gonna
Just
take
the
2
basic
points
shit,
off the board.
not the ultimate women dying and all of that. No.
I'm going to tally your points so
Yes.
far. Yeah, I got you. Thank
Nobody
you, Jade.
else. Okay.
Jade saved you.
No. That's why I'm glad she's here. No, I'm glad she's here because that was a point. I didn't want people to misconstrue what I was saying
1
with
point.
that. I get that. I had 3 other before. I had about four other points.
Okay, all right, 4 points.
Nobody else thinks that it's crazy that when women could tear down other women, be catty with one another, things like that. Very much so. Women can tear down men. Men can tear down other men. Nobody says anything. That's totally acceptable. We call those niggas simps when they try to talk shit about other men and look cool in front of other women. Yet when men call out women, when they call out women, not attack. I'm talking about when they call them out on something that with a just point.
Like, give me an example. You have an example of what they would get called out on?
Here's a point that I saw today on the timeline. A woman was saying something along the lines of, I'm paraphrasing, men can't handle the same pain that they deal to women in relationships. They're pussy. Something to that effect.
Oh, nah. Okay. I'll give you like a triple double on that one.
A triple double. So then a man questioned that by saying, well, how is that our fault that y'all choose to stay in situations that y'all don't deem like, good? Like, why is that? Why is that our fault? Like that you have the power of freedom to choose. Like, just because if a man was put in that situation and we would leave, and that means we love ourselves, we know our own worth to leave, and maybe you should too. Ma, you're a queen. You should know your worth. You have some of the greatest gifts on earth. Like you are the earth almost. Like you give life. Like some women just don't understand their power sometimes. So you have the power to leave. Okay. Understand your worth and understand your value as a woman. Leave that nigga if he cheats on you or does anything to bring down your value as a woman.
Okay. All right. All right. 3 points.
I'm just saying. All right.
You at 7 now.
That's just another thing. All right. Also, you ever thought about this one? When women talk about, you got to post me on social media.
Okay. Yeah, that is.
You got to post me on social media. You post no, not just post me on social media because whatever. They try to defend that point by saying, you post everything else. Why can't you post us? So, if you claim we post everything, which is also a point to show that they really don't know their man. I'm only speaking about women in relationships, not speaking about women almost in general. I'm talking about women in terms of dating. So please don't misconstrue that, listeners, with what I'm saying. Only in terms of dating, with men and women dating. Okay. So, when they say that, you post everything else, how come you don't post me? Now, them saying you post everything is also a point to say that they don't really know us and our interest in what we like, because they think we posting everything from what we post. We don't post everything.
This is true.
Niggas don't post their mama, their brother, their cousin. They don't post their job. They don't post their paycheck. They don't post everything. And if we did post, which means you really don't know us if you don't know everything close to us. And if we did post everything, if we didn't post you, that means we don't treat you like everything. Wouldn't that be special treatment?
Damn. Shit.
Wouldn't that fall under special treatment if we didn't post you?
Damn.
Because if we posted everything and not post you, we're not treating you like everything else. You're not like these other everything else. So we treating you different, which means you are somewhat special because that falls under that.
Flagrant. All right. You got fouled at the 3-point line, so that's 15 right now. Sorry. Damn. I watch a little basketball.
I saw something also on the timeline earlier throughout the week about women talking about men only know how to the only love men know how to express is homoerotic.
What? What do you mean?
Meaning that men only know how to show the behaviors that fall in line with the term love, like loyalty, affection, and just support. They only know how to show that to their male friends. They don't know. They only know how to treat women in terms of sex.
Nah, that's another flagrant. All right, now you at 20. Nah, that doesn't make. Wait. Okay.
I got more points. You jump in, bro.
Okay, so now if that's something that's being said, let's look at the fact that
she had a point. I see what she was trying to do.
I get what she means.
She was trying.
I get what she means, but
she
that's like
triple double. But it was with
different.
turnovers.
It
was with turnovers. That was it.
You gotta understand, like that's like a brotherhood. It's the same way they can see, them connecting with another woman or a group of women. That's a sisterhood. That's a brotherhood. You go through a lot of shit. With your niggas. Shit happens.
That post let me know that women only deem anything that a woman calls toxic. So anything that a man does that a woman deems as toxic is only a correlation to how we treat women. Have you ever thought about that? Everything that we do is only, like, what about toxic behavior that men treat other men? Like, why is it only toxic when it's in terms of the benefit towards you? When it's not giving you what you want, then it's toxic. If we do something that's in terms for ourselves or just our boy or whatever and not for them, anything that they feel like is a slight from them is deemed as toxic.
Okay. All right. That's a valid point. All right. I'll give you 2 points on that.
I'm at 50 now, right?
Nigga, you can't count. Wait, what? Oh, okay. All right. What I do want to say is I feel like there is a point to be said that we do have a lot of things on our end that we still do that's toxic, that could mess with.
There are things that men do that is toxic.
We do a lot of stuff though, but it creates movements on the other side, like the Me Too movement.
Oh, of course, the dangerous, super dangerous side of what men do. Yes, that's evil. Speaking also on that, Harvey Weinstein is also on trial too. I believe I have a story in there about the update on that. But I just want to give an update.
I'm gonna roll up on that nigga.
I want to because I feel like a lot of news publications do not give the light that needs to be shed on Harvey Weinstein. I feel like it happened, and a lot of people don't talk about it, and they just letting the nigga slide by the powers of Hollywood. So I want to make sure to keep a light on that nigga and make sure every move he make, we on that shit. So he's there was a story saying Harvey Weinstein reportedly sent penis chocolates to his alleged accusers.
That's fucked up.
So every move that nigga, like things like that's not even toxic. That's just evil. Like
That's
niggas like that,
creepy,
niggas like Bill
man.
Cosby, all these other things that these people have done. That's just evil, and that's an
terrible.
ultimate evil, which ultimately usurps toxic behavior in the everyday dating life between men and women. Of course, I'm not gonna try to be like, well, women are blah blah blah. That's not like no, that's not. I'm not equating none of that. This is obviously the.
I mean,
the
there's that
penultimate
one
evil
thing though.
because
There's
people
that
are
one
losing
thing.
their lives over this shit.
There's that one thing
What?
that Cassie did though.
Are you talking about Oprah being toxic? What you saying? Because we can get into Oprah being toxic too.
I was about to say Cassie when she was like, "Yo, I'm over this nigga Diddy. I'm just gonna post a new nigga, Mr. Fine." That's I can't lie. Out of respect, that is kind of fucked up. Because I mean, you know, there be niggas in some situations.
I'll go here with it to even just to separate it a little bit from Cassie because we don't know them personally in this story.
This is true.
I don't like the public narrative they created around Cassie.
Yeah.
To say that, oh, Diddy was playing with her, she got herself a white man. We're gonna champion this relationship. This white man wasn't playing with her, gave her everything she wanted. All of that. You niggas need to learn from something like that. That
white savior complex is gotta die. I'm sorry.
It's gotta die.
That's not cool. It's not cool. Because if I'm gonna be real, that's something that really does play a part in the separation of like, hey, you know, as a black man, I want to get down with you. I want to speak to you in a different way. But then you're going to see this, like, you know, whitewashing of a whole relationship complex that you think is going to be the thing that's going to benefit you. But down the line, it's going to end up like the last OG, where you're going to be going out with a heroin addict. And you're just going to be like, oh, well, you know, hey, at least he's doing something. You know, he's got a job, his credit score, that's cool. All right, great, wonderful.
No, you're absolutely right, bro. You are absolutely right.
What I will say, though, I still feel like you didn't shoot 81.
I got more.
But I don't think
I got more.
Why?
I have more, bro. I'm just saying, okay, here we go. Here's another post that I saw online. It says, y'all niggas don't even have enough money to have two bitches at the same time. And it says, let's argue. These new niggas are the brokest generations of cheaters ever. Y'all be having two bitches with no place to have sex with them at.
But
these niggas can't even afford to send them. Niggas can't even afford to send you money to get your hair and nails done after cheating on you to look better and feel better about yourself. These horny bum ass niggas.
First off, I've never had
how much
money given to me for a haircut. I mean, you can see, right? But someone giving me money in a relationship to do that.
I also posted this on my timeline too, just as a thought to fight the toxic femininity in the world. It says, and it's from a woman too, so shout out to this sister. It says, I find it very abusive to put pressure on men to provide us with a life we cannot provide for ourselves as women. As much as women are not rehabilitation centers for poorly raised men, men are also not poverty eradication plans for lazy women.
What's that?
That is a queen. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say this. If you get into a relationship and you are codependent on that other person for just financial needs or emotional needs, that's a little, I don't know. That's a burden on another person.
As much as women talk about broke niggas out here, imagine. I'm not even going to start the conversation, but imagine if men started to have the conversation about these broke women out here in the dating world.
I will. I'm sorry. This whole
assist.
This whole thing of, like, you know, the whole dating realm where, you know, oh, you have to be the guy to, you know, just pay and everything, you know, you invited somebody out. Okay, I get that, but at the same time, we're also adults. We are adults. We're both going out to a place. We're both taking a chance to go and enjoy each other in a space that we probably have never been in, or we might just, you know, be trying just out of the sheer fact that this is an interest we have shared, and I have to pay the entire way. It's expected of me.
You're the man. You're a leader.
I get that, but at the same time, why is it being put on me? there has to be like at least some kind of 50-50 aspect to it. There will be a point in time where I'll be, I definitely want to, treat you and court you like that. But that shouldn't be a part of it.
You ever had a woman start an argument with you to get you mad just so that way you can initiate rough sex with her?
Yeah, that's a terrible thing. That's a toxic thing. I'm sorry. That's toxic. That's very toxic. I'm sorry. I get it, but at the same time, no.
You ever chill with your girl for 5 days, maybe a week straight all together, and then the moment you want to have alone time with your boys or your boys want to hang out, she gets mad at you?
Yes. Yes. But I attribute that to, the thing about clinginess. Like, I get it. If you enjoy the time with a person and you don't want to give it up. I get that. But, that is...
You ever had women complain about, you come fast during sex, and then they get on top, and it only lasts about maybe 40 seconds before their knees get tired, and they got to get off you?
Nigga, what are you doing?
I'm just asking questions.
Are you sure
I told
that's
niggas
not...
I'm dropping 81 today.
You're reading from your diary. Those are your notes.
It says when you've been getting on his nerves all day, and he finally turn around, when he finally tells you to turn around and shut up, and he about to rock your shit. Like, bitch, you got me heated and mad, and all of this was for sex? If you don't know how to how many times do women complain about communication when they don't know how to properly communicate whatever it is that they want from you? They try to emotionally manipulate you to get what they want out of you without saying it because they figure you should know. And why do women constantly complain about communication in relationships when you ask them what they want, they say you should know. You should know me. You should know. Damn. Why do women complain about consistencies and keeping that same energy when they got 7 different personalities and can't be one person throughout the whole fucking day? I'm just saying, bro. I came to fucking pod today. I came to pod. I'm in here.
This nigga dropped 24 points within 2 minutes. How the fuck did you do? Jesus.
I'm here to pod.
Oh, man.
I don't know what you niggas came here to do today, and I came to pod. We got about a few more minutes left, but I came to pod. I came to ask questions today.
That's the biggest thing against us, though, as men and women. Our communication towards the opposite sex is very much lacking.
You ever had a woman start an argument with you because she was bored, and she didn't tell you until after the fact when you started yelling at her?
That's fucked up.
That's what women do.
That's fucked up.
It just says me after I get yelled at when I started the argument because I was bored.
See, this is the thing. We think physically, they think emotionally.
Okay, so please.
I think that's the hardest thing we have going against us.
Fam, I'm retired, bro. You gotta inform me on this shit.
What I mean to say is, you have someone of the opposite sex that's thinking more mentally, and when it comes to guys, we're thinking in terms of like logic, just in terms of like, okay, here and now, right here.
You ever lost in a video game and got mad at it, and your girl decided to laugh at you or belittle you or tell you it was just a game instead of emotionally supporting you in your time of need?
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucking grimy shit. I'm sorry.
I'm just asking y'all are
assholes for
bro.
that. I'm sorry. That's an asshole thing to do. You don't do that to a nigga that's he got a controller in his hand and he's about to break a $60 controller because you can't fucking have Simba jump because Simba doesn't know how to jump. Fucking Lion King. I hate that game. Fuck Lion King. Sorry.
What did this girl say? I get the whole private life is a happy life, but if you on social media posting everything, it speaks to the post and everything else. I'm just saying, bro, there's a lot going on out
But
here.
it's the communication between the two. We are two different species of human. We cannot get it together because it has been thousands, millions of years in between, and we still have not yet to figure out the inner sanctums of each other's minds and how they work. That's why.
You ever had a woman try to get you out your bag and get mad by starting an argument, but you didn't care to argue? Like, I already see what you're doing. You would just ignore her, and she gets even more mad at you?
Yes, this is true. It's like you're being calm in the situation.
You're
like
trying
the
to
one
be
time
the calm
you wanna,
person.
I mean, but why do you think it continues? What's going to change? How are we going to make a change? That's what we need. We need answers. We have questions, but we need answers. Jade.
She's like, I got answers. Y'all niggas crazy.
Y'all are crazy as hell.
We got 1 more minute left. Let me see if I can find one last thing before we got to get the fuck up out of here.
All right.
What, you man them at the... Oh, they said...
I think they're at the door, too.
God,
the entire community of women and consensus is just going to come down and beat the shit out of us when we leave.
Okay. Women was saying she lied under oath for a nigga that had Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. When women try to say the thing. No, it was about the Aaron Hernandez thing. And they tried to say that, she lied on a nigga who was at the strip club who cheated on her with strippers and things like that. And was like looking for strippers for whatever reason. And I was like, that's not why she lied on the stand. The nigga had a $40 million contract. She had a family she needed to take care of. She had a kid. She had a lot going on. You had to pick between her family and her kid. Like, there's a lot going on. I can't even judge that woman like that.
Yeah, I can't.
Like that. It's just insane.
Yeah, it is.
But listen, man, judge the scoreboard. How many I dropped?
Man,
how many buckets I dropped today?
7 billion.
I know I got maybe like one turnover.
I don't know how you did 7 billion, but you have 7 billion points on the board.
Adds up to about 81, right?
Yes, 81 even.
That's why I'm here, bro. That's why I'm here.
Well, I'm glad that's what you did, and as you said in the earlier part of the podcast, let's give the last 24 seconds of the pod to Kobe. I'm glad you were able to drop 81. That is amazing.
Yes, I dropped 81 in remembrance of Kobe Bryant, and let you guys know that this is still an episode dedicated to Kobe Bryant. So we did 8 seconds of silence in the beginning. We're going to do 24 seconds of silence, and then we're going to say goodbye to you guys. So 24 seconds of silence starts now. Told y'all, we going out with a fucking banger this week. Episode 81.
81.
Can We Not Podcast. Shout out City World Radio. Shout out Sky's Crescent Radio. Shout out Jade. Shout out Tone. Shout out Kevin Mason coming on next week. We about to see you niggas next week. We out.